between the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs, where it's win or pack your bags. When we saw these guys in Week 1, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, they both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
5 teams have advanced to the divisional round, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
You and I both know, Kate, that in this building, in their building, all the talk was on the playoffs. But outside noise, everybody's been talking about this season and the production. You get up over 40 touchdown passes in a year, you're looking at not just a prolific individual event, you're talking about an offense that could drive this team to the Super Bowl.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down call.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. This play goes for 36. And the Commanders will have a first. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pass him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He's going to keep it this time. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Ben. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Oh, what a time for some big plays up front, partner. Back-to-back losses, and they force a fourth and goal. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Prater puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Okay, we turn the page here to playoff football and wild card weekend and sudden death nature of it. That old adage, throwing to score and running to win, time and again comes to life. This QB, he threw all season long, put him in this position. But they're going to have some balance today to get the job done.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Catch made left side by Amuka. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Irving on second. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
180!
First down throw here, Mayfield. Inside, this is Abuka. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, man, their respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
180!
Here's the give to Irving. Down to the 10. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
180!
Right back to Irving now. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This one's caught. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter block, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Prater on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Give to Irving, stop his drive. He's pushed straight ahead, that's maybe a yard at most. And he blew there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run. 180. Hey, look.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Let's go.
Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Here we go. It's Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. Daniels on 1st down. He's going to tuck it and run. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Commanders trying to add to their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 bites.
Daniels now. Finds the in round complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Cut by Deebo Samuel. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. It's still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13. But it's 3rd down.
Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look to the right hand. Prater puts it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Regular.
From the 31. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Buka there to bring it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Mayfield to throw again. Escapes the pocket. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Von Bell takes it away. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there. And that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll throw it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. And it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Texans. And check it out, Joe Mixon. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get it. The Texans make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Good. 180. What's up?
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
20. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
Let's go, let's go.
Taking tempo with some hurry-up offense. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Offense in the hurry up now.
That's good for our Buccaneers.
First down looking to throw. Mayfield. That's Collins. Godwin again. Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series.
70,
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That play made by Jacob Parrish. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Jump off caught by his back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First and 10 from the 41.
First down, Washington.
Play fake here. Daniels. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Out of the gun. Daniels. Hits him on the end route. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This is Eckler on second. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down from the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. On the gun, it's Daniels. Looking for an open man. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This from 28 yards away. Prater puts it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback who comes to my mind first. I'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Buccaneers, then receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180! Stop!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him at the 38. Irving here from the gun. Brushes him off with ease. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Baker now from the gun. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Mayfield to throw. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. And again, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down by Paul Miller. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And with Irving again on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
He's back to throw. On in left side by Godwin. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Caught by the open man. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yep. You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. When you get quarterback room to throw it up, you can find payback. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Here come the Bucs on offense now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Bucs to the line. First and 10.
20 right. 20. Hey, alert. Oops,
Baker now off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Baker. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
Regular.
Baker throwing again. Completed to his running back. He's out in the clear. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
180! Real. Flag like you mean it. What's that?
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Big moment coming up here for the Buccaneers. They're going for 2. Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And that play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slims the lead down to 4. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders set to take over. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
60 Eagles, 60!
Daniels on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down. Back to throw it. Caught inbounds downfield. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Complete out to the right. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They're in Tampa. Commanders holding a 4-point lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. You set it down, score him at the 38.
First down.
Cougar 19.
On first down, here's Eckler. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready. 77 Wolf. Let's go.
They send Samuel Wright. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ready, go.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First down, Washington.
Ready.